Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we will look at problem 19 from the Leetcode. So here is the problem statement, and pause this video for a second, try to come up with your own solution before we look at my solution together. So the first step to solve this problem is to find the total length of this linked list, because when we are given that input n, and that n is, we are looking at, so n equals 3, that means we have to get rid of this guy. We connect this node with this node. But then n equals 3, so this one is, we are looking at from the back, from the end. So this one will be n equals 1, n equals 2, n equals 3. Because this is a linked list, we have to find the total length of this, like linked list first, and then we can solve this problem. So how should we find the total length? Well, we will have a while loop here. So, and then our count will be the length of this linked list. So count will be initialized 1, and then we run it until we are at here. So we create another pointer variable, and then they will be pointing here. So we will, every time we will be moving from here to here, and that will be by pointer equals pointer.next, and then until pointer.next is not equal to none, we run it, and then when we are at here, we will exit the while loop. So it will be something like this. So pointer equals head, pointer will be the variable pointer will be referring to this guy, and that's by pointer equals head. So make sure, so that's something that we have to keep in mind. And the count is initialized to be 1, and we run while loop until pointer.next is not equal to none or empty node, and then we keep moving pointer to the right by pointer equals pointer.next, and then we increment our count variable by 1. So here our count will be 2, and because pointer equals pointer.next, remember pointer.next will be this guy, and then when you have pointer equal pointer.next, pointer will be referring to this guy. So that's what's going on here, and then we keep doing this until we are at here. When we are at here, the pointer.next will be empty, so none. So this, we will not run a while loop, and then we will exit the while loop. So that will give us the total length of this linked list, and in this case there will be 7. Now that was the first step. Now the next step will be to connect this one with this one. So we will be running another while loop until our pointer variable will be at here, and then we will have pointer.next equals pointer.next, something like that. So we create another dummy variable here. There will be, so dummy equals head, and then our code will return dummy. So we will have return dummy in our code. Pointer is another, is same thing with this one. You'll be pointing to head, so pointer equals head, and then we run pointer until we are at here. When we are at here, that's given by this position. So position is just count minus n. Count is the total length of this linked list, n is the given input. So in this case, n was 3, count is 7, so our position is 4. So when we are at here, we will connect this one with this one. How should we do that? Well, it will be by pointer.next equals pointer.next. So something like this. So pointer.next will be this guy, and then pointer.next will be this guy, right? So when you set them equal to each other, this one will refer the next node for this one will be referring to this one. So something like this. Let's look at the code. So this is my code for this problem. So one thing so this first while loop, we have the complexity of O length of head, this the length of linked list. So that's this one, and then we have another while loop, and then the worst case would be we are trying to do something about the second to the last number. So we will have another O length of head, and then so our time complexity will be O length of head plus O length of head. So it will be O length of head. Space complexity will be it will be constant, because we have few variables here that I just used. So one thing that you have to keep in mind is this part. So position equals count minus n. If we have, say, if our head is just one element like here, and then our n is equal to 1, then this while loop will not give you the right answer. So that's why we have this another if statement, that if in this case, what do we have for count? Well, count is equal to 1, n is equal to 1. So if they are equal, then we just return, we have this one, pointer equals pointer.next, and then we return pointer. So that will give us, empty linked list. And this one is for the other case when we don't have this case. And then we return dummy variable here. So that's for this problem, and see what we get when we run this code. So that's for this problem, and you can see that my code is at least so this is the way I come up. So when I first look at this problem, that's how I wrote this code. But then you can actually make this code, I would say, much cleaner than this, but I will leave that up to you. It's not too difficult to change this code to make it look much, I would say, polished. But if you have questions about that, I will I will have that in my comment section. But I want you guys to try this on your own. Anyway, that's for this. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If my video helps you guys for understanding this problem, please give me thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So I will see you next time. Bye bye, and have a great weekend, everyone.